A very good evening. You're watching News 9 Facebook Live with me, Adarsh Vepachedu. Now, it was suspected that the coming winter season will be nothing short of nightmarish, courtesy the twin-demic of flu that kills thousands across the country and a possible second wave of COVID-19. It seems we may have worried a little more than required. Why, you ask? Well, curiously enough, it seems as though the flu has simply vanished. Data collected by the World Health Organization suggests that the disappearing act of flu started towards the end of the winter season this year, sometime in March, when COVID-19 reached the shores of many countries. Globally, it is estimated that rates of flu may have plunged by 98% compared with the same time last year. Now, this brings us to the all-important question: where has the flu gone? And what does it mean for our winter? Well, there are a few theories being floated by various quarters, and to discuss these very theories, we have renowned pediatric pulmonologist Dr. Paramesh joining us on the phone line. Many thanks, sir, for speaking to us. Before we get into the theories, please tell us if we know for certain whether COVID-19 killed off the flu. There are a few statistics in this regard being put out, but India is a different country, isn't it?
Yes, thank you very much, first of all, coming in your show. It is a fact, as you rightly said, definitely the 98% reduction in the flu compared to the last year, according to the WHO guideline, and various other countries have shown those. We don't have that kind of enough data in India to substantiate, as a matter of fact. As a matter of flu season, our season is totally different than other countries. Our flu season starts in June, July, August, September, October. So it varies different areas. So anyway, there are various other possibilities why it is that. These are all when we don't know the cause, many theories will always come forward. In that context, I would say what you said is right.
True. Dr. Paramesh, we shall just briefly discuss what these theories are. Now, one of the theories doing rounds is that flu is very much present, but it is being recorded as COVID-19, a false positive, so to speak. Do you think we are unable to distinguish between coronavirus and flu?
I think it is a wrong statement because these viruses definitely have a distinctive features and the tests are 100% positive sensitivity. You cannot make that mistake. Identifying a flu as a COVID-19, making it a false positive, it is very unlikely. I don't accept that one. Yes.
Okay. So that is one theory and that has been busted, so to speak. It's almost like a fact check now. So that is not a possibility. That is very clear, no?
Yes, that's very clear.
All right, doctor. Now, there is another compelling theory that is doing rounds, and it suggests that coronavirus has run rampant across the world and has, in a sense, outnumbered or crowded the flu virus. Could this theory hold water due to something called viral interference, which in simple terms, in this case, is coronavirus not allowing the flu virus to enter our body, more like a pathogenic competition? Your thoughts?
Well, I think most of the virus infection are like that. As rightly pointed out, viral interference and pathogenic competition, survival of the fittest. What is the more potent, more stronger virus enters the body, it won't let another virus come in there. It is some of the theoretical problem. We still have to prove it. But however, we have observed over the years, whenever a child gets some virus infection like measles, chickenpox, anything like that, other virus infection don't come. However, the bacteria will come up there as a complication. Secondary bacterial infection more common in those type of children because up to 3 weeks the defense system will be less, and also the other bacteria will enter there, produce complication, pneumonia, and all these things. But other virus, as a second virus, definitely we have not seen in our experience for the past 50 years. Yes.
Okay, so it's too quick to hazard a guess on that front. Now, Dr. Paramesh, on a population level, can we, in a sense, conclude that if enough people have one virus, others, in a sense, other viruses will have nowhere to go and cannot really spread? And have we seen instances of a virus getting wiped out owing to this very reason in the past?
Well, as a matter of fact, the H1N1 we thought is going to be more serious virus infection. It is definitely losing its shade, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, I think if another virus comes in the future with more of shifting of the genetic pattern, this corona also going to die down and going to lie down. I think this is some of the theoretical features. We need some more studies to substantiate clearly, as a matter of fact. There's a high possibility, yes.
Okay. Dr. Paramesh, one more theory suggests that cases of flu may be decreasing owing to COVID restrictions such as social distancing, masking, and hand wash. In that sense, our behavior was interfered by coronavirus, resulting in the ouster of the flu. What are your thoughts on this very interesting theory?
I think that is another theory apart from the survival resistance. It seems to be other explanation. I would like to accept it because we also had a lockdown at the time. The closing of the places, business, schools, and a whole lot of things. Apart from the social hygiene, distancing, and masking and hand washing, this contributed to a certain extent, definitely so. I agree with you.
Okay, so if instances of flu are coming down in the country, we can attribute it to the first theory and the last theory. First theory being viral interference, and the last theory being the COVID restrictions. Can we say that?
That seems to be most appropriate, as you rightly said. I agree with you.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Many thanks indeed, Dr. Paramesh, for joining us and for sharing with us your insights on these very interesting theories that are suggesting that flu may as well have been wiped out courtesy COVID-19. But yes, that does not mean that we let our guard down. It is an important period, important phase, so to speak, with the winter season kicking in, with the festive season also beginning. So yes, do not take anything for granted. Do not take anything lightly, and be extra cautious this festive and winter season. With that, it's a wrap on this brief live interaction. If you've liked the content that we've put out, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to News 9 on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Many thanks for joining us.